God damn you!
You're that one from
I've been
college.
looking for you.
Heard about
Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. I've got a letter and a lot of gold. Something about it being your, inheritance. Oh, and sorry for your loss. Looks like that's it. Got to go. You left this over there. You're lucky. Someone else might have kept it for himself. Here you go. Nope. Sorry.
I need to ask you to... Can't say I've heard of any laws against... Good. Glad we straightened that out.
All this talk of dragons is making people antsy. Nonsense. Yes, I've wandered a bit, but I always come back to Kyne's Grove. My clan was one of the first to settle here. Legend says that my forefather Lena discovered the mines after he stumbled into a dark cave to relieve himself. Too much mead. Of course, there's another story of Lena losing the family shield in a different cave. So it depends on who you believe. According to my grandfather, at least. He swore that version of the legend was true. Even found the cave old Lena stumbled into. Hey, if you find it, I could show you some of the clan's favorite fighting moves. They're all shield techniques. Well, a lifetime of study, you might say. The best comes from Riften, but I haven't been there in years. Ever tried making your own? It's, not easy, trust me. Hopefully that story about Lena's sheep... I visited the meaderies of Riften once. Huh? Working our mine is dangerous work, but Dravnia keeps it going. Well, Dravnia and the promise of more meat.
Poor Rogi. He's been in Kynesgrove forever. Great storyteller. Keeps everyone's spirits up. Owes me a lot of coin for drinks. I keep telling him not to worry about it, but he's got the stubborn Nord blood. Damn fool doesn't have the coin to pay me back, so he just beats himself up over it, and then he gets thirsty and it cycles all over again. If you could convince him that I don't care about his tab, it'd certainly make me feel better. Good day.
All this talk of dragons is making...
An outsider? Nosy one, huh? I was a mage back in Morrowind. I lend my talents to the mines here, helping them keep the tunnels safe. By Azura, it gets hot in there. I use frost salts for a potion to keep the heat bearable, but I'm out. If you want to go to the trouble, feel free. I suppose I could offer you a bit of free alteration training when you get back. Well, well, you actually did what you said you were going to do. I'm impressed. Here, let me teach you a thing or two about alteration magic. It's the least I can do. Mm-hmm. We're one of the same kind, you and I. I'm glad to have met you.
Wonder what it's like for those Thalmor, now that they've been taken down a notch.
Need a ride?
It's an old city, I can tell you that. The Palace of the Kings is ancient. It's not the friendliest place for outsiders. The Dark Elves were all forced to live in a slum called the Grey Quarter. The Argonians can't even live inside the walls. They're all stuck out on the docks. Still, Candlehearth Hall's got decent food and cheap bunks. You could do worse.
Good day. Help! I'm being attacked! By the gods, no! Enough!
Give up while you still can!
You can't win this!
Push!
Fall back!
Don't get any bright ideas. By order of the Jarl, stop right there. That's all you've got? Easily blocked?
I can take you to any port on the coast.
Do something! Help! No!
What do you think you're doing?
Someone's being attacked! Help! Someone do something! What do you think you're doing? Someone's being attacked!
This should be good. Never much cared for winter.
Someone do something! Really just happened?
Hi, mister. Would you like to buy some flowers? Please? Oh, Okay. Leave me alone!
Don't get any bright ideas. By order of the Jarl, stop right there.
I'm getting out of here.
Leave me alone! Leave me alone!
We are routed. Fall
By Ysmir, what have you done?
You come here where you're not wanted. You eat our food, you pollute our city with your stink, and you refuse to help the Stormcloaks. Please, don't kill someone. Someone do something. Murder! Cold blood!
I'm going to put you. Do your worst.
Mercy! I have some things that belong to my daughter, Frigga. She...
Somebody help! Someone do something! Someone's being attacked! What the? Someone do something!
What was that? Help someone! Damn you!
This here's Candlehearth Hall. Great rooms upstairs, and there's a bed for rent on the ground floor. Enjoy your stay, and don't break nothing.
Someone's being attacked! Help!
Well, that was an
Somebody
unpleasant bit of business.
You didn't hear it from me, but if you want a real drink, try the Corner Club in the Grey Court.
That's all you've got?
Guess they deserve
That
it.
really just happened? Help me!
I still can't.
Guess you had your reasons.
There.
Well, that was an unpleasant bit of business. If it's a mercenary you're looking for, you found him. What do you think you're doing? Best not to walk the roads of Skyrim alone.
Just scratch! That we own. With our blood and our steel, we will take back our home. All hail to Ulfric! We're the children of Skyrim, and we fight all our lives. And when Sovngarde beckons... Mercy!
Someone do something.
You don't have a chance!
Then it's true, what everyone is saying. That... Someone's being attacked! Get away!
Getting bored. I'm going to put you down. You'll make a fine rug, cat.
Come on, I dare you.
Just a scratch.
If he's not with us, he's against us.
He knows that. They all know that.
How long are you going to wait?
You think I need to send Bolgraf a stronger message?
If by message you mean shoving a sword through his gullet.
Taking his city and leaving him in disgrace would make a more powerful statement, don't you think?
So we're ready to start this war in earnest then?
Soon.
I still say you should take them all out like you did dead King Torrig.
Torrig was merely a message to the other Jarls. Whoever we replace them with will need the support of our armies.
We're ready when you are.
Things hinge on Whiterun. If we can take the city without bloodshed, all the better. But if not...
What happened? The people are behind you.
Many, I fear, still need convincing.
Then let them die with their false kings.
We've been soldiers a long time. We know the price of freedom. But people are still weighing things in their hearts.
What's left of Skyrim to wager?
They have families to think of.
How many of their sons and daughters?
Thought I heard something.
We are their family.
Well put, Glenn. Tell me, Godmar, why do you fight for me?
I'd follow you into the depths of oblivion. You know that.
Yes, but why do you fight? If not for me, what then?
I'll die before elves dictate the... What was that?
I knew I...
Die, John!
Come on!
Nothing, friend.
Mercy!
I fight for
You have committed crimes against them. The Stormcloaks pay blood for blood.
Over here.
That is intimidation.
You're outmatched. Your kind has no place. Where are you?
I'm going to find you. No one here now.
I fight so that all the fighting I've already done hasn't been done.
Damn shit. Will not stand.
I fight.
Someone get out.
By Ismir, there's a killer about.
Damn it, this will not.
What was that?
Who's there? Damn it, this will not stand.
We've got a murderer on...
What was that? Nothing here after all.
What
was that? There?
There's a killer about.
I need... There you are.
Come on! Skyrim belongs to the North! God damn you!
Holy
yourself a warrior?
Just a scratch.
I'll scare them off.
I hope someday we'll get to know each other better. My pa used to say, there ain't no use worrying about the things you can't change. If it's my fate to be ended by a dragon, so be it. Meantime, I'll live my life the way I want to. It's for sale if you've got the coin. Didn't think you had the coin for it anyway. Sometimes the difference between life and death is a swift steep.
Goods and wares of all kinds, and all can be yours. Come and see what goods I offer. Far I have traveled to bring you these fine goods. Come and see what I offer. Tools, wares, and weapons, all for sale at fair prices. Goods and wares of all kinds, and all can be yours. Come and see what goods I offer. Far I have traveled to bring you these fine goods. Come and see what I offer. Tools, wares, and weapons, all for sale at fair prices. goods and wares of all kinds, and all can be yours. Come and see what goods I have. I welcome you, friend. How may I... Quite the opposite, in fact. The soldiers are some of our best customers, for we offer supplies and wares they cannot obtain by other means. It was Risad's idea to come here now, while the land is in turmoil, where others saw only danger. He saw opportunity. May your road lead you to warm Kajita's. Take a look. I hope that you will come to do business with us again. Goods and wares of all kinds, and all can be yours. The longer we travel the roads of Skyrim. All right, but if you get arrested, do not blame it on me. Keep your hands to yourself. You're not getting anything from me. One there. By the gods, did that really just happen? I welcome you, friend. How may I serve you? May your road lead you to warm sands. Never should have come here. May the sun keep you warm, even. In this land of bitter cold.
A welcome to you, fellow traveler.
Come and see what goods I offer.
I wish the Nords, we Argonians do the work the Nord. You'll be able to run circles around those big, slow brutes in heavy armor. We work where we can get work. The Nords don't like unloading their ships, so we do it instead. Sometimes cargo goes missing. I came here as a hatchling. The only thing colder than Skyrim is the Nords themselves, but we stick together. May the earth beneath your feet be always soft.
Windhelm has been hard on my people, but our fortunes will turn, and we have shelter and food. We have not fared well outside our native Black Marsh, but we're determined to make the best of things. I began praying to Zenithar, the god of wealth, to bring us some fortune, but thieves made off with my sacred amulet almost as soon as I bought it. Shavi would be in your debt, kind one. Oh yes, after all, what's the point in being miserable all the time? I know life on the docks isn't easy. Sometimes life puts you in difficult circumstances you didn't choose. But being happy or unhappy is a choice you make, and I've chosen to make the best of things that I can. I enjoyed our talk.
Look, we don't have much love for your kind down here.
It's no secret the Aretino boy is doing some ritual, trying to for the Dark Brotherhood. Who's going to stop it? Me? No part of that.
Can a man have a bit of privacy? Get out of here! You're not supposed to be in here. Last warning.
You're not supposed to be in here.
Another day, another septim.
Never much cared for Windhelm. The place is depressing.
Sorry, but the North Wind is my mistress, and I'm her master. I don't tolerate any disloyalty. You looking for work? Got a sailor who thought running a gang of thieves would be more money than hauling my cargo. You make an example of that gang. I'll give you a year's worth of pay. That's the spirit. Right. See you round.
I'm a lot happier out here on the deck than I am wandering around.
Captain Gallen does the business around here.
If you're looking
I'm
for
just a
passage
ship.
to Solstar...
If you're looking for passage...
Too bad. I'm not going back there anymore. Sure. Yeah, that's me. Why? Who sent you? Now, hold on. That wasn't my fault. I didn't know they were going to attack anybody. I don't even know how I got here. It's hard to explain. I remember those people with the masks coming on board. Then, the next thing I remember, I was here, and they were gone. And that's not right, losing whole days like that. There's been something strange going on there for a while. But after this, I'm done. I'm not going back to Solstheim. Have you been listening to me? I'm not going back there. Whatever you want. The answer isn't going to be any different later, though. I already told you. I'm not going back to Solstheim.
The Northern Maiden is ship-shape and ready to go.
Looking at... Where are you headed? All right.
I wish the Nords, Argonians, and Dark Elves in Windhelm got along better.
I own Hollyfrost Farm outside the city. It's honest work, if a bit dull.
Trouble?
You come here where you're not wanted. You eat our food, you pollute our city with your stink, and you refuse to help the Stormcloaks.
But we haven't taken a side because it's not our fight.
Hey, maybe the reason these Greyskins don't help in the war is because they're Imperial spies.
Imperial spies? You can't be serious.
Maybe we'll pay you a visit tonight, little spy. We got ways of finding out what you really are.
Do you hate the Dark Elves? Are you here to bully us and tell us to leave? You've come to the wrong city, then. Windhelm's a haven of prejudice and narrow thinking, unworthy of one such as you. Nothing new there. Most of the Nords living in Windhelm don't care much for us, but Rolf is the worst by far. He likes to get drunk and walk around the Grey Quarter yelling insults at us in the small hours of the morning. Oh, a real charmer, that one. Some of these Nords will come up with any excuse to despise us. And it isn't just the Dark Elves they hate. They make a target of the Argonians as well. In fact, just about anyone who isn't a Nord is fair game for their bullying.
Cruel seas have been sailors for generations. In truth, I regret not following in the footsteps of my ancestors.
Spare a coin for an old woman, my lord. Oh, thank you. Divine up to no good, are we? I'll teach you. It's so good to see you again. Get away from me.
I'd appreciate it if you don't bother my wife, Tova. She's still in mourning. Our little girl died recently. I've been shouldering my days with strong mead, but nothing gives my Tova peace. I've been looking for an amulet of RK to remind my wife that our child is with the gods now, but I can't find one. Thank you. Got any ale or mead?
It's all in the swing. Let me show you.
I lost my twin sister a while back. Have you ever lost anyone close?
Everyone says Yorland Greymane is the best smith in Skyrim. I plan to change a few minds about that. Every bit as sharp as what you'll find in Whiterun. I respect Yorland, but he has the good fortune to work the Skyforge. Something about the fires. Their steel just holds tighter. If that makes any sense. I don't see these troubles as business. This is a labor of honor. To bring Ulfric his rightful glory, I would hammer 1,000 shields. Shore's bones. I might just have to. Whether it's armor you need or a new blade, come see me. Need some... Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage? If you meet anyone in your travels who needs good steel...
I own Hollyfrost Farm outside the city. It's honest work.
I travel more, but who wants to deal with all the soldiers these days? It was difficult at first. The Nords of this city are at best suspicious of outsiders. But in time, I made the right friends and proved myself useful enough that they don't give me trouble anymore. The Dark Elves are too proud and naive to understand the way things truly are, and so they continue to dwell in that slum. Just got here from the Somerset Isles. Lots of opportunity in Skyrim. Thank you for your custom.
The cruel seas have been sailors for generations. In truth,
Yes?
I regret not following in the footsteps of my
Everything you see is grown at my family's own Hollyfrost farm, fresh and filling. I also do a little herb growing. The court wizard, Woundfirth, pays us to plant a little nightshade. Who knows what he uses it for? Hey, could you deliver this bottle of nightshade extract to Woundfirth? Thanks. There's an old saying that only a Nord can work the soil in Skyrim. I don't think anyone else would have the patience for it. It takes half a day just to dig a planting row in the cold, stony earth here. But what else can we do? Eat rocks and ice? Good day to you.
You need anything, come wherever I can find them. If you're the type who worries over where something came from, you may want to move on. I'm a dark elf and I live in Windhelm, so yes, I live in the Grey Quarter. You must be new around here, or you'd know they don't let my kind live anywhere outside that slum.
Is that so?
Be sure to stop by Sadri's used wares in the Grey Quarter.
Awful stories about these Thalmor and how they're rounding up everyone who still worships.
I have a lot of respect for the Restoration School. Skyrim could use
Working
one.
in Windhelm is great. Smithing isn't the most exciting thing for me, but we all have to lend a hand as best we can. If a Stormcloak uses one of my swords to strike down an Imperial soldier, then I've done my part to free our land. Every Nord should admire Ulfric. He fights for all of us. In fact, he's the reason I chose to learn the smithing trade. I want to make weapons and armor for the great Stormcloak army. A word of advice. Don't buy discounted
Everyone
armor.
says Yorland Greymane is the best smith in Skyrim. I plan to change a few minds about that. Whether it's armor you need or a new blade.
It's good to spend some time on solid land.
Name's Nils. I'm the cook up at... Can't just throw the big logs on the fire. Gotta have the
You
little
one of
bit,
those Skyrim for the Nords types?
We'll drive out the Empire
And you're right, at least as far as I'm concerned. Don't let Ulfric or some of these other short-sighted Nords bother you. Most of us are happy to welcome newcomers. Whenever a group of marauders attack a Nord village, Ulfric is the first to sound the horn and send the men. But a group of Dark Elf refugees gets ambushed, a group of Argonians or a Khajiit caravan, no troops, no investigation, nothing. There's a group of cutthroats out there right now that Ulfric doesn't lift a finger to bring to justice, as long as they don't threaten Nord land. That's a brave offer. I'd be happy to throw in my coin behind that. You deal with them. I'll make sure you get paid. Maybe this old soldier will throw in some lessons as well. Help the Dark Elves? Oh, you must have heard me talking to Malthir. The Dark Elves live in a run-down slum called the Grey Quarter. Ulfric's content to keep it that way. I guess they think I can open Ulfric's eyes to their plight and get him to lift a finger on their behalf. I'm trying, but Ulfric is set in his ways. For him, there's two kinds of people in this world. Nords and the folk beneath them. I killed a lot of High Elves in the Great War, and I didn't die. I guess that makes me a war hero. The Great War. There was nothing great about it. Thousands died on both sides. And where did it get us? Did we really save the Empire? Or did we just plant the seeds for Ulfric's uprising? And another war. Show those marauders what Windhelm justice tastes like.
You a Dark Elf lover? Get out of our city, you filthy piece of trash. Don't like it? Too bad. This is our city. Ours! Don't think I can take you? 100 septums say I can punch you back where you came from. All right? Fists only. And none of that magic stuff either. Let's go. Come on. Let's see what you're made of. Never should have come here.
Keep those hands up!
That wasn't a fair swing. Yeah. Here.
This is an ode to Skyrim's truest sons and daughters.
Good to see you again,
the
friend.
Stormcloaks.
They're parasites. They're living in our city under our protection. But what do they do for us? Nothing. I know the High King invited them here, but he didn't ask me or anyone else first. Maybe he should have. Wouldn't surprise me. They've done nothing to help in the fight for Skyrim's freedom. Those Thalmor elves, too. I bet they're working together. Maybe I should round up some men and take us a few prisoners to interrogate. Get out of my face.
We're the children of Skyrim, and we fight all our lives.
This here's Candlehearth Hall. Great rooms upstairs, and there's a bed for rent on the... Did you see the candle above the fire upstairs? It was lit 163 years ago, back when this building was the home of a grand warrior named Lundheim. When word came that he'd fallen, his son Durok lit the candle in his honor. Nobody knows why it still burns. Enjoy your stay, and don't break nothing.
This one's a favorite of mine.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend.
Our hero claims a warrior's heart. I tell you, the Dragonborn comes with a voice-wielding power of the ancient Nord art. Believe, the Dragonborn comes. It's an end to the evil of all Skyrim's foes.
Names can't just throw the big logs on the fire. Gotta have the little bits, too.
My favorite drinking buddy. Let's get some meat.
There's no glory in war.
How can
It's
Elda
just
hate the
something they
Dark
tell
Elves when she
soldiers
knows
so
so
they'll
little
risk
about
their
them?
lives.
The cruel seas have been sailors
You know
for
about
generations.
Talos? He founded the
I regret
Empire.
not following in the footsteps
Blessings
of
of
my
Arcady
ancestors. Every night,
We're the only
I
temple
walk
in
around the
Skyrim
Great
that
Quarter
can
and let them
openly
grey
worship
skins know what I
Talos.
think of them.
The Empire's elven puppet masters never cared much for the idea of a human becoming a divine, so the worship of Talos is outlawed. Skyrim doesn't take kindly to being told what to do, and to try and forget Talos, well, they may as well ordered us all to cut off our ears. Like anyone, a crisis will push them towards devotion. I've been seeing a lot of the Shatter Shields since they lost their daughter. Hilevi Cruelseat comes in a lot, but I haven't seen her husband here in years. Ulfric prays for strength. I speak to Captain Lonelygale, but he doesn't spend much time here. Too busy. Talos, who in life was known as Tiber Septim, united Tamriel and founded the Empire. He was rewarded for his deeds by being joined with the Divines in eternal glory, the only mortal to do so. We worship him that we might follow in his path. We can't literally join him in the heavens, but we may do our best to know them here on Nirn. Too few remember to honor the god of the dead. Do not be one of those.
After what happened to those women murdered time and again, and all the guards care about is the war.
We ought to dig a big hole with all them dark elves and Argonians in it.
Poor Nilsine has been a wreck since her sister was killed.
And we fight all our lives. And when
The townsfolk call me captain.
I still can't believe it.
I lost my family years ago. Truth is, I don't really know what keeps me going. Terrible shame that. Seems we have a killer on the loose here in Windhelm. He's claimed 3 victims that I know of, though maybe there's more that haven't been found yet. All lovely ladies, too. Let's hope the gods find that demon soon and introduce him to the headman's axe. There's an author named Adonato staying at the inn. He's published a few works of historical fiction. The clans Shattershield and Cruelseat see most of the gold that passes through the city. And obviously you have Ulfric, the Jarl and future High King. Oh, and that busybody Viola Giordano. She's got her nose in everyone's business, which I guess is one way of being prominent. If you're looking to pass the time, you can give Calixto a few septims and gawk at whatever oddity he's come across lately. If you're in need of goods, there's a market. If it's a soft bed and a hot meal you're after, there's Candlehearth Hall. Well, nothing. At least not anymore. Folk just call me that because of what I used to do. I was a sailor for many a year. I made my coin as a trader, and in time, I bought my own ship. When I retired here in Windhelm, most folk already knew me as Captain Lonelygale, and the name just stuck. Fair winds and calm seas. That's an old sailor's parting.
Now more than ever, the world needs tales of heroism.
How can Elda hate the Dark Elves when she knows so little about them?
Sure. What can I do for you? All right, then.
Spare a coin for a poor old woman.
Every night, I walk around the Grey Quarter and let them greyskins know what I think of them.
This is the Hall of the Dead. Someday you'll end up here. My job's simple enough. The dead don't really complain much. This is the Hall of the Dead. Someday...
Need something?
There's no glory in war. It's just something they tell soldiers so they'll risk their lives.
Then it's true, what everyone is saying. That Aventus Aretino is doing the Black Sacrament, trying to summon the Dark Brotherhood?
Oh, Grimvar, always with the nonsense. No, of course not. Those are just tales.
Fine, then I'll invite him out to play. He lives right there. I'm going to knock on his door.
No, child, wait! That boy, that house, they are cursed.
Ha! Then I'm right, I knew it! He's trying to have somebody killed.
All right, I won't deny it, child. What you heard is true. But Aventus Aretino walks a dark path. His actions can lead only to ruin. Now, enough. We will speak no more of this. I am the only friend you need.
Do you know my father? His name is Torsten Krulsey. He's really rich, because he owns a farm called Hollyfrost. He told me once that he wanted me to grow up and be a sailor, because that's where all our family names come from. But I don't want to be a sailor or a farmer. I want to be a warrior, the strongest one ever.
I try to keep Grimvar safe, but yes, it is quite sad. A young boy, Aventus Aretino, lost his mother recently and was sent to an orphanage. But he has returned home, and people have heard strange chanting. They say it's the Black Sacrament, the ritual to contact the Dark Brotherhood. Why a little boy would want to contact a group of murderers is beyond me. But he is inviting evil into this city. When Grimvar asks me why women are being killed around the city, I don't even know what to say to him.
Hands to yourself, sneak thief.
Ever tried taking care of children? It can be a nightmare.
That's all I ask. With your help, we have a chance to make a better life for ourselves here.
I thought the Grey Quarter would be a haven for my kind. I was wrong.
Windhelm is divided into 4 quarters. The Grey Quarter is the one that's home to all the city's dark elves. If it looks to you like an impoverished slum, that's because it is. Ulfric prefers that we live in squalor. He has nothing but disdain for anyone who isn't a Nord. He tolerates us, but that's the extent of his hospitality. Not a day goes by that I don't think about returning to the ancestral home of my people. Still, even with the rough treatment we've had at the hands of Ulfric and his lot, I've got ties here. It's probably more trouble to pack up and leave than it is to stay. Besides, Amberus can't run the corner club on his own. It's a pleasure.
Hi, mister.
We're one of the same kind.
Would you like to buy some flowers? Please?
I'm a sailor on the North Wind. We're laying over in Windhelm.
Good to see you again, friend. Get the hurry, Face.
Horses, all day long. Do you have any idea how dull this is?
I'd be out there fighting the Imperials right now if it wasn't for my war wound. Until next time.
Let me know if you see anything you like. All my goods are legitimate, which is more than I can say for some. Of course nothing in here is stolen. Only a careless, shameful, idiotic fetcher would do something as stupid as to buy pilfered goods. Oh, by Azura, I've made a terrible mistake. I bought a gold ring, and Viola Giordano has been missing a ring that looks just like it. It's not that easy. She'd go to the Jarl if she knew I was even remotely involved. You have to get it to her some other way. Look, it's dangerous. But if you sneak the ring into her house, put it in a dresser or something, I will make it worth your while. I've scraped this collection together by whatever means I could. I do some business with the trade caravans, and I've picked up a number of items from adventurers like yourself. A few intrepid souls even brought some items back from Morvenskar, the fort southwest of the city. Don't let Viola catch you in her house.
No lollygagging.
I thought the Grey Quarter would be a haven for my kind. I was wrong.
Important deliveries to make. No time for chatting.
Apparently, things have been a lot worse around here since Ulfric took over. Where else would we be? When the Red Mountain burned, you could scarcely breathe in Morrowind, so we came west. Windhelm was the first city on that road, and here we are. If we had known the Nords would be so unwelcoming, we may have kept walking. None of that matters to me. Until someone takes a Dunmer, I'll let Windhelm deal with its own problems. Well, you see where we have to live. This forgotten alley. All the filth from the upper quarters flows downhill, like they say. Good luck getting one of the guards to help with anything. I tried to get Ulfric to even come down here to see the squalor, but the High Lord of his mightiness couldn't find the time. Oh yes, that. Here you go. I hope this can be ready soon. If you need another drink, I'll be right here.
Important deliveries to make.
The Grey
No
Quarter's not much to look at now.
After what happened to those other women, I'm worried about my own safety. Women.
Oh, really? So that dark elf took my ring? So typical of his kind.
I think the Jarl should hear about this. Maybe double his taxes. No, triple them. That should teach those people a lesson.
You deserve something for sniffing out that thief. Here.
Be careful. That murderer could be anywhere. And it...
Good to see you.
At least you know how to treat someone... Be careful. That murderer could be anywhere. And anyone.
You're like me, huh? Don't fancy those clunky two-handed weapons.
Ever since that Imperial Craven ran me through from behind, I once killed 6 men single-handed. I'll rescue my brothers in arms from ambush by an Imperial patrol. Hey, watch it!
You should unload some of that unwanted gear. Head over to Sadri's used wares.
Can I help you? Welcome to the House of Curiosity. Indeed, I did. For a few septims, I'll tell you about some of the most interesting. Very well. If you change your mind, you can usually find me here. Me? If you've got some time, stop by my House of Curiosities. I promise you'll see wonders.
Sweet mother, send your child unto me, for the sins of the unworthy must be baptized in blood and fear. Sweet mother, send your child unto me, for the sins of the unworthy must be baptized in blood and fear. Sweet mother, send your child unto me, for the sins of the unworthy must be baptized in blood and fear. Sweet mother, send your child unto me, for the sins of the unworthy must be baptized in blood and fear. Wait, that's not how this is supposed to work! Wait, that's not how this is supposed to work!
Watch it! What are you doing? Never should have come here. Hey, be careful! I'm on your side. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Please, how long must I do this? I keep praying, Night Mother. Why won't you answer me? Sweet mother, mother, send your child unto me. For the sins of the world must be baptized in blood and fear. Wait, that's not how this is supposed to work!
All right, you've had enough.
You've come at last! I knew you would! Wait, that's not how this is supposed to work! Sweet mother, send your child unto me, for the sins of the unworthy must be baptized in blood and fear. Die, Grilla, die! You've come at last! I knew you would! It worked! I knew you'd come, I just knew it! I did the Black Sacrament over and over with the body and the things, and then you came, an assassin from the Dark Brotherhood. Of course you are. I prayed, and you came, and now you'll accept my contract. My mother, she died. I'm all alone now. So they sent me to that terrible orphanage in Riften, Honor Hall. The head mistress is an evil, cruel woman. They call her Grella the Kind, but she's not kind. She's terrible to all of us. So I ran away and came home and performed the Black Sacrament. Now you're here, and you could kill Grella the Kind. Finally! It worked! I did the Black Sacrament. Oh, of course you are. The head mistress is... So I ran away and came home. And Grella is the head mistress of Honor Hall Orphanage, but not for long. I have a family heirloom you can have. Supposed to be sort of valuable. I hope that's all right. She got sick last winter when the snows came, and she never got better. Not all year. One night, she fell asleep and never woke up. So now I'm all alone, and the Jarl said I have to go into Honor Hall Orphanage. It's not fair! I've never been more sure about anything in my entire life. Someone like Grella doesn't deserve to live one more day. She's a monster! Please hurry. To be honest, I'm kind of lonely here. As much as I hated getting sent to Honor Hall, I really miss my friends there.
If you're looking for a handout, you'll want to speak with my husband. If you're looking for company, I suppose...
Come to see Balaman perform miracles with steel, eh? Remember, nothing but genuine fire salts. Huh?
My parents dropped me off. Miss Grill it is. Well, she's a terrible old crone. No person could be that cruel. I think she's part Hagraven. She only lets us out in the yard once, in the morning. And she just stands there watching us. Like I said, Hagraven. Until next time.
I hate her. Everyone hates her. She's the meanest person I ever met. Sometimes she even locks us in the room. Constance tries to stop her, and is real good to us.
Constance!
But it's never enough.
Yes, Grelod. The stores are
Until next time.
We'll need to water
Come to
down
get
the
you.
milk again.
Sometimes, when she goes to her room
want
to
the
work
little
or
darlings
sleep,
getting fat.
I slip out for a bit. A boy's gotta make a living, right? Mm-hmm. Please, mister. I ain't afraid of the old hag. Still. I wish Constance was in charge. She treats us real good. Constance. Sometimes she gives me little snacks, which is good, 'cause we only get but one meal. Late, too, in the afternoon. I'm a growing boy. I need as much food as I can get. Bye.
What do you want? You have no business being in here. What do you want? You have no business being in here.
You really shouldn't be here. If there's nothing else, I really must ask you to leave.
What do you want? You have no business being in here. Aretino? Why, that little bastard. You tell him I'm coming for him, and when I find him, it'll be the beating of his miserable life.
Victory is yours! I submit!
I can't believe it! Grelot is dead? She's really dead!
Victory is yours!
Oh.
Well, Grohod the Kind. Is she, you know... Aha! I knew you could do it. I just knew it. I knew the Dark Brotherhood would save me. Here, just like I promised. This should fetch you a nice price. And thank you. Thank you again. I'll go back to the orphanage in a while. I'll give them time to, you know, clean up the mess.
Divine smile on you, friend.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. Yeah, got this note. Don't know. Creepy fella. Black robe. Couldn't see his face. Paid me a pretty sum to get that into your hands, though. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Riverwood's agreeable enough, I suppose.
Nope. Sorry.
For a Nord village.
Nothing. Nope. Sorry. Nothing. Nope. Sorry. Nothing.
Wait. I know you. In a murder over in Riften. I know you. Some old lady who runs an orphanage. Those poor children. Must be heartbroken. Lost mistake. Wait. I know you.
Come on in. Let me know if you need anything, or take a seat by the fire and I'll
Short
send someone.
bones. Handsome
Welcome
man
to
in
Dead.
Valkyrie.
Let's sate that appetite. Hmm? I escaped. Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
Sleep well? Does it matter? You're warm, dry, and still very much alive. That's more than can be said for old Grelod, Half of Skyrim knows. Old hag gets butchered in her own orphanage. Things like that tend to get around. Oh, but don't misunderstand. I'm not criticizing. It was a good kill. Old Crone had it coming. And you saved a group of urchins to boot. But there is a slight, problem. You see, that little Aretino boy was looking for the Dark Brotherhood. For me and my associates. Grelod the Kind was, by all rights, a Dark Brotherhood contract. A kill that you stole. A kill you must repay. Well now, funny you should ask. If you turn around, you'll notice my guests. I've collected them from, well, that's not really important. The here and now. That's what matters. You see, there's a contract out on one of them, and that person can't leave this room alive. But, which one? Go on. See if you can figure it out. Make your choice. Make your kill. I just want to observe and admire. See, I knew we could resolve this civilly. A debt owed must be repaid. You understand that. Well, get to it then. Pick your guest and send the poor fool to the void. I'll give you the key to this shack and you'll be on your way.
The anticipation is...
You won't get that lucky again!
Well done.
Come now, my friend. You see? That wasn't so hard now, was it?
You cut me
Let's the two of
finally.
us just forget
Well, it's
we ever
about
met.
damn time. Capturing a woman from her home.
Please.
Keeping her
Please
bound
release
like an
me.
animal.
Cut my bonds.
Ridiculous.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I'll never
I don't
speak
know
of this
who
to
you
anyone.
are or what's going
I
on
promise.
here, but you ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Sweet freedom. Now that's more like it. You have my thanks, danger.
I can hear you talking out there. My name is Full-Time. I'm a soldier. Well, mercenary, really. You know, a sellsword. I've lived in Skyrim all my life. That's all. I'm a nobody, really. So, can't you just let me go? What? Oh, God. I don't want to die. Okay, well, I guess it's possible. I've been selling my sword arm for years now. Killed a lot of people. Could be someone wanted revenge. But you're not going to kill me, right? What did I do?
None of your damn business
Whatever
who
it
I
is.
am.
I'm
If you're
sorry.
going to kill me, just do it already. Esmara is my witness. If I didn't have this hood on right now, I would spit right in your face. Excuse me? What kind of question is that? I'm a woman living in Skyrim with 6 children and no husband. I don't have the time or the patience to be nice. Do some people look down on me? Have I made some enemies? You're damn right. I don't have time
Whoever
for
it
this
is.
nonsense.
Ah,
I've got a home
Varsha,
to
at
keep
your
and company.
service. Obtainer of goods,
me
taker of
out of
lives,
here.
and defiler of daughters. Have you not heard of me? Perhaps I will have my people carve my name in your corpse as a reminder. Me? Are you serious? The real question is, would someone pay to have me killed again? A day goes by without someone trying to cut me in the street. I get disappointed. Tell you what, you release me and I promise my associates will not put you in the street.
What? Damn it, what are you doing?
Well, well, aren't we the overachiever? 3 possibilities, 3 victims. Must have been one of them, right? So why Oh, no. Don't you understand? Guilt, innocence, right, wrong? Irrelevant. What matters is I ordered you to kill someone, and you obeyed. Of course. And you've repaid your debt in full. Here's the key to the shack. But why stop here? I say we take our relationship to the next level. I would like to officially extend to you an invitation to join my family, the Dark Brotherhood. In the southwest reaches of Skyrim, in the Pine Forest, you'll find the entrance to our sanctuary. It's just beneath the road, hidden from view. When questioned by the Black Door, answer with the correct passphrase, "Silence, my brother." Then you're in, and your new life begins. I'll see you at home. Where'd you come from? You won't get that luck! Remember, the sanctuary is in the southern Pine Forest, just beneath the road and...